Check, check. Check 1, 2. Check, check. Check, 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 check. 1, 2. Check, check, check. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Check 1, 2. With O Canada all wrapped up, we are ready to go here for Charlottetown Bulk Carriers Knights hockey. I'm Luke Much, riding solo here today for the Charlottetown Bulk Carriers Knights versus the St. John Vitos. The Knights are currently second place in the NBPEI League with a 7-1 record. They will lean on to Hudson Bradley for this afternoon's puck drop. Bradley comes into this one 3-1 with a .351 goals against average and an .889 save percentage. The Vitos are dead last in the NBPEI League as we have Declan McLaughlin with a shot there early on. He couldn't hit the target as we get On our way here, a shot and a score that fast. It will be the Vitos that strike first. Hudson Bradley lets in the first shot of the hockey game. Isaiah Rogerson will walk in and pick the far side corner, and it will be a Vitos early lead here in this one, as we weren't even done introducing the Vito starting netminder. It's going to be Rogerson that set things up here, as St. John will get it going here from their own zone. Be the Knights that take it away. Batchelder gives it off to Sharkey. Sharkey finds Thompson. Thompson will move that one up and across and send into open ice. It'll be the Vitos that are going to corral that one. Loose puck now. Batchelder will dish it off and rim it around. Goes by Walsh. Chipping in there is Thompson. Thompson will let it settle down before the Vitos pick it up. Here's Vincent for St. John. He'll carry it in throughout the neutral zone. Knights will have to loop back and grab it. Here's a spin around by Hughes, playing in his second game at home after being suspended for the home opener. Knights didn't play at home for another 2 weeks until this Friday night's broadcast, where the Knights bet the Contendo Northern Moose in overtime. Caden McGuigan had that tally. As we get set here for Vito's attack. That one misses the intended marker though, so the Knights are going to get a chance to go back with it. St. John will start up from their own end. It's going to be Murphy who has that one turned over. Hughes takes it in. He'll dump that one in on goal, or check that into the corner. Here's going to be St. John. Shot on, and a save in tight by the St. John goaltender, Daniel Blanchard. Born in 2008. He is 1-5 this year with a 6.61 goals against average and an .835 save percentage. First-year player for the Vitos. He'll be tag teaming the crease with Christian Moffett, who is also 1-5. Moffett is older but much shorter. Actually, Blanchard is 6 foot and Moffett is 5'4" in the Vito's crease, as we have Will Dunn moving that one up ice. Big hit there, as it's going to be Silvaggio making his presence felt. Back in the neutral zone we go now. It's going to be Seamus McEachran, newly signed Knight. As that pass misses McKenzie. He'll cross over the blue line and head in on goal. It will be McKenzie in there all alone on that lone forecheck that Knights fans have come so accustomed to here in the Luke Beck eras of the squad. As now McPherson steps in. He'll try to take that one around. Now McPherson again trying to get a shot on goal. Does. Rebounds loose in front. They score. A fast-moving play sees Carson Griffin put the loose puck in between the legs of Blanchard. And it is 1-1 here with 17:11 left to go in period number 1 between the Charlottetown Bulk Carriers Knights and the St. John Vitos. So Griffin answers right back, and we are deadlocked at 1 here. Face off down. Here comes Griffin. He'll cross over the line. Walks in, shoots. Rebound loose and up and in and to the side. Here's the Knights again now, walking in. It's going to be McLaughlin trying to get a shot off. That one wouldn't fall. St. John puts the pressure on again. Griffin again into the glove, and it will be held in tight. So face off in the O-zone for the Knights. Moved in, backdoor feed and a score. Quick moving play, sees Sharkey slide it across. And it's the Knights now up by 2. Rowan Walsh gets himself on the score sheet here, as it will be his second of the season, his 5th point. And Sharkey will continue his fast play. On a line with Nicholson and Walsh. Here's Sharkey now in neutral ice. He'll carry it over the blue line. Sharkey takes a shot, that one fired wide. Be St. John back the other way to Rogerson. That one's poked off, and now here come the Knights back again, in on goal, crossing the blue line. It will be a shot on by Sharkey, and a save again by Blanchard, who has faced 8 shots in this hockey game. And Hudson Bradley, still with the only shot that he's faced, has found its way into the back of the net. Here's a backhander that goes around the half wall. It will be Cam McDonald who gets to it. For the Vitos, he's pinned up there by a couple Knights though. So now McGuigan, the OT hero from Friday, will take that one in. McGuigan still trying to find the stick of Hughes. Hughes will battle for that one as Vincent picks it up. It will now be the Vitos. That one's batted back in though. And here comes Hughes over the blue line. Justin Hughes in tight. McGuigan back to Hughes. Tries to fire a shot in on goal. That one wouldn't go. Back into open ice it goes. Knights are going to have to regroup here. Clinton hands that one off. It's going to be Murnahan. Oh, dishes that one down. Aaron Murphy now will kickstart it here for the Vitos. As McKenzie loops back, it will be Clark. Here's the Knights now, back up the other way. It'll be Ashton Campbell, wearing his brother's number 20 from last year. Here's McKenzie now in on goal. That one sticked up and sent down the ice. Will it have enough for icing? It does. Or no, it doesn't, but a penalty will be called here. And we are going to see the Knights head to the box as Carson McKenzie is going to get a penalty. It will be an early Knights penalty kill here, as it's been pretty red hot here, second in the league on the PK. Only 3 percentage points behind the Wild. Wild of 96%. The Knights have a 93% penalty kill. Power play is something that they want to focus on, but we'll get into that a little bit later on here, as the Vitos will have to start off from behind their own goal here off of an early Knights clear. Aggressive in on the forecheck though, Silvaggio. Out there with Campbell, who's wide open in the slot. If Silvaggio could have gotten it to him, but tied up by 3 Vitos. Small chance of that happening. Here is Campbell to Robinson. That one will get rimmed around back to Campbell, not Ashton Campbell. This is Braden Campbell for the Vitos. It will be Murphy now, who hands it off to Campbell. Back to Murphy. Campbell now waits, back to Murphy. That one sticked aside by Ashton Campbell. And Ashton's going to go in for it. Murphy will chop that one back and up and around, and here come the Vitos back again. It'll be Owen Searle to Campbell. He'll spin up. That one gets dropped off by Adams. Over to Campbell again. As we'll get one moving inside, but it's blocked off by the Knights as Batchelder loses his glove. As Murphy can't keep that one in. Here comes Walsh in on goal. Rowan Walsh with a partial breakaway chance here. Driving to the inside, backhand try in. Referee's arms up. Bradley will head to the bench, but the Knights can't control, and it will be a Vito's penalty. And now an opportunity for 4-on-4 hockey here. So 43 seconds left to go on the Carson McKenzie penalty for cross-checking. And now it will be the 21 rather, in the box for the Vitos, as Aaron Murphy will sit for 2 minutes. Here are the Knights. Up top it goes. Onto the half wall for Griffin. Back up to Andy Thompson. He'll have to loop back into the neutral zone for it. Dish that one off to Batchelder. Now Griffin inside of the Vitos end of the ice. He'll try to center one out in front as Batchelder intercepts. Keeps it in momentarily. Will the Knights be able to sustain? They will. Here's Batchelder, who rims that one along. Griffin now tries to center one up out in front, but it's going to be the Vitos that get in the way of that one. Back the other way, regrouping and reattacking is St. John. Andy Thompson stepping in the way here. He'll slide over the blue and inside of the St. John Vito's end of the ice. He'll center one back door, but couldn't find it as the Knights' power play, brief power play, is over. As now here comes the Vitos inside of the zone. It will be the Knights back the other way. Owen McPherson inside of the zone he goes. He'll loop his way around the goal. Still McPherson waiting before he finds his man Seamus McCachran. Ooh, dishes one off. Nicholson curls, waits, finds Seamus again up top on the blue line. Over to Sharkey. 30 seconds left to go here on the man advantage, but it slipped through the skates of Seamus McCachran and back inside of the zone. As Evan Nicholson will leave that one back behind the goal for Seamus. Here's McCachran. Up the wing he goes. He'll cut inside now. McCachran in, looking for an outlet. As the Knights have only 10 seconds here left to go. Sharkey walks in, shoots that one. Hit McPherson in the stomach. He'll be slow to get up. Here's Nicholson. Nicholson waits, looking for open ice. Down low, tipped in. Sharkey races back door. Couldn't pound that one back into the open cage as it's sent back down the ice for icing. And we will come all the way back inside Blanchard's end of the ice here, where still the shots are 8-1 here. Knights will win the draw. And it'll be Silvaggio looking in tight. Blanchard with the glove down. Will pounce on that one with 11:29 left to go. This Vito's team, we talked about it, last in the league, going for a new look, a rebuild. Per se, a lot of graduating players last year. They only have, I believe, 4 returning players in this St. John Vito's 2023-24 edition. As the 4 players, Matthew McLeod is back. He had 5 assists in 33 games last year. Ryan Adams is back as well. Matthew Sims is back. And Owen Searle is back as well. He had 17 points in 34 games last year. He's the highest scoring member on the team that's returning. As the highest scoring member of the team this year, Braden Campbell, 14 points already in 12 games played. And we had a good look at him on the man advantage here earlier in this one. Here's the Flames. They'll hand that one out. Clinton will dish one off. It hits a body and goes down the ice. Knights are going to get a chance here to reconvene. As McKenzie can't corral that one in. They'll get pushed back inside of the Knights' end of the ice. Back behind the cage they go. It's going to be Smith, who backhand dishes one into open ice. Murnahan couldn't glove that one down. Carson Murnahan reminds Knights fans so much of Caden McGuigan almost. Look exactly the same here. These 2 big-bodied powered forwards as a chance comes in. Both skate the same way too. Can find the net with ease at times. Knights back in. Big collision there. Vitos are going to get a chance to come back up with it. Inside of the zone it goes. Here's Bradley. Hughes will push that one up into open ice. Looking for Murnahan. Couldn't find him. Back down it goes. Blanchard touches it, waits, and dishes that one off. It will be McLeod. He has it now. The assistant captain for St. John, Matt McLeod. Gets that one outside the zone. No, back in he goes. It'll be McLeod now who hands that one over to Aaron Murphy's D partner here for the start of this game. Almost turns that one over to Justin Hughes. Now here's Walsh, waits for Hughes to touch up. Stepping in is Campbell. He'll create some space. Here's Campbell. Now moving that one along. Waiting trying to take one inside. Now a turnover. It's Sharkey who's going to walk in. Backdoor feed, couldn't find Walsh. We've seen the Sharkey-Walsh connection here a lot early on. And already combined for one goal. We'll see what else they can do, as it's still 2-1 Knights with 8:50 left to go here in period number 1. Batchelder hands that one off. It's picked off though, and away comes Reed. Reed now into the zone, tries to take a shot, couldn't get one on. Another try, but that one's up and into the netting with 8:38 left to go here in period number 1 between the Knights and the Vitos. Here's Head. Will hand that one off D to D. Fanning on that try was Thorne. Back come the Knights the other way. Well, send that one in. Offside is the call, though, as McPherson jumped the gun there. And we will have a face-off back outside of the blue line. As Griffin can't get to that one. It will be St. John who hands it back as Head hands that one up. It's going to be now McCachran. Back down it goes Searle, the captain for the St. John Vito squad this year. Searle trying to force his way through. That one hops out loose to the point. No one's there. Here comes Griffin. Carson Griffin now. An impressive start for Griffin, who's already found 10 points here this year for the Knights. Knights only 8 games played too, so something to look out for. They are second in the league at 7-1, only behind the Moncton Flyers. Pretty suspect culprits, but if they can continue to play the way that they can, the Knights, then they could easily catch Moncton, who also only has 1 loss this year. Face off to the glove side of Bradley. That one will get hammered outside of the zone past everybody and back down into the St. John end of the ice here. Adams looks rink wide as it's dished off. Now moving in tight with a quick shot there, but up and over the goal of Bradley again. And we will have a face-off stay inside of the Knights blue line, as that one was off the stick of Kweppers. As Kweppers couldn't get a handle on that one. That one's pulled back. Here's Smith. It's sent out into Vito's territory. And it will be Adams, the first one to it. As that one's centered out in front, McKenzie tries to get a handle on that one. Stepping in now with the shot was Smith. Now loose out in front and a score! Silvaggio slides it in between the legs of Blanchard again. And that's 2 5-hole goals for the Knights, as they find themselves up by a score of 3-1 versus the St. John Vitos, as the 11th shot will be the 3rd past Blanchard, and Aiden Silvaggio gets his 2nd goal of the year in his 8th game played. Vitos will try to start from their own end here, as Vincent chips that one. Here's Batchelder handing it off. Thompson will move it up. But a whistle on the play and a penalty on the play. We'll wait and see who it is. as it's going to be an interference call. Looks like it's going to be Murphy heading off to the box again, and it's going to be the second Knights power play, their first at a full 2 minutes. Talking to Evan Nicholson before the game, he told me to watch out for the power play, so we'll see what they can do here. As it won't be Nicholson's group starting off, it's going to be the second unit here for the Knights that will get to kickstart this man advantage. Here's Batchelder with a shot. That one off the skate of, I believe it was Head, and up into the netting. Knights power play sitting at dead last. Only 4% all year, which if you want to go deep in the playoffs, you gotta have at least a 15% power play. Knights are 11% below that. And although they're playing good hockey, not many goals on the power play. Batchelder. Here's McGuigan now. Into the zone, Caden McGuigan. Smith to Batchelder. Batchelder waits, and that one will go down low. Batchelder again. Sends one over to Smith. Smith at the point, lets a shot go. That one tipped, but it's going to be Walsh who gets in the way of that one. As the Vito's clear, will go all the way back to Hudson Bradley. He'll send that one off to Justin Smith. Smith behind his own goal. Third year in the league for Justin Smith, his second with the Knights. As now Sharkey will step in, low pad save by Blanchard as that one is pushed back outside and down towards Hudson Bradley again. He'll come out for it. Smith will stop again as the Knights' first unit is out now. As it's Griffin, McPherson, Sharkey, Nicholson, and Justin Smith will be on the blue line here. Bradley stops it again, 30 seconds left to go. Smith will wait until he finds something that he likes as he will gear up ice. Send that one across. Sharkey now steps up, keeps that one in. He'll spin off his man, dish one off. McPherson now looking back door, waiting, in front, scores! As he kept good on his promise, Evan Nicholson picks up a primary assist on the power play tally that saw the man wide open, alone in front of the net. This time it was Dawson Sharkey, and it is now 4-1 for the Knights. As Evan told me, power play was going to be better. He's right. Power play was much better as they get to work there, get the tally. Now down low it goes again, Blanchard. That one's poked along. Knights looking to keep it in, they do. Here's McGuigan, in on goal, McGuigan, backdoor feed. That one just got tipped as Hughes is trying to locate that one. Here's the Vitos again, Blanchard. Big hit there as now the Vitos come outside the zone. It's going to be a dump in. Bradley's out for it. Shots now 15-3 in favor of the Knights. It's a little bit reminiscent of what the Panthers were versus the Reds. Only one shot on goal after period one for the Panthers versus the Reds.
Assistant number 18, Evan Nicholson, and number 22, Owen McPherson. Time of the goal, 15:27.
So 3:41 left to go here in period number one. Scores 4-1 in favor of the Knights, with the latest being on the power play. Here's McKenzie, who will hand it off to Clinton. Clinton goes into the open ice feed with a quick shot there, but not being able to connect with Silvaggio. Clinton tries to pinch, couldn't keep that one in as they battle for it right here in front of us at the broadcast booth. Knights looking to pick up some steam instead. Back the other way is going to be the Vitos. As Head couldn't keep that one, and it's going to be a foot race for it. Here's Campbell, tries to bring that one up and into his feet, but a diving stop there. as the Knights will move it around. Clinton waiting, shooting. That one caught his own man up high. Turn to fire Silvaggio. That one fanned on. It's going to be loose. Now up top for Clinton again, but Blanchard is going to be able to glove that one down and hold on with 2:51 left to go here in period number 1.
Cox and Palmer, Gemini Spring Training, Greenway Incorporated, McDonald's, SGK Atlantic, East Coast International, RBC Dominion.
Here's Batchelder off the draw. Will hand that one off. It's going to be Thompson with the shot loose. Nicholson tries to bank it off of the wide shot from Thompson and into the back of the net, but just didn't have the angle as Blanchard was able to slide over and make the save. It will be Sharkey who steps into this face-off. Walsh and Nicholson on his wings. All three of these guys really could play center. And I'm sure we'll see more and more of Rowan Walsh in the face-off circle as the years go by. Younger brother Cam Walsh now playing for the Valley Wildcats in Junior A. Had the opportunity to call one of his games as they made their trip into Summerside. Here's the Vitos. Sharkey gets to that puck first. Thompson now. It's going to be blocked up and a hit there, but a penalty. And a good save by Bradley after the whistle. But it was Bryce Cunningham who sent the cross-check into Andy Thompson, and he's going to head to the box on an interference call. And the Knights are going to get back up on the man advantage again. Shots now 18-3 in favor of the Knights as they'll get to work here. Top unit back out again, trying to put this game to bed here early on, as they will be on the man advantage for pretty much the entirety of the rest of this period if they don't score, that is. Sharkey has it now. Here is Sharkey. He'll walk in with space, takes a shot, knob save there by Blanchard. Got a little lucky with that one. As back up top to the point it goes Thompson. Sharkey looking for Nicholson. That one caught him by surprise. Thompson will have to go back and collect it. He'll hand one off to Sharkey, who will take it in stride, curl off his man, and cross over the blue line. Sharkey now will hand it off to McPherson. McPherson waiting. Sharkey now fakes the slap shot, hands it off. Thompson to Nicholson into the bumper. Griffin couldn't put that one to the low glove side. As a minute 10 left to go here on the man advantage. That one swiped at, kept inside of the Vito zone. Sharkey hands it in. That one is poked away by Blanchard once more. As up high it goes. Nicholson swats at it. Griffin gets it back to the point. Thompson will wait and hand it off with space. Nicholson goes down low to McPherson. He'll send one rink wide. That one missed the mark there. It's McKenzie. And now Griffin with a shot, and that one misses the mark. Here's Griffin again on the rebound, looking for Carson McKenzie. Couldn't find him. McPherson now below the cage. Still waiting, Owen McPherson. Fakes the pass, he'll walk around. McPherson into the bumper. McGuigan fanned on that one. Thompson picks it up. He'll wait. Walks along that blue line, the fine line, and now takes it down low, trying to center one in front. That one couldn't connect with anybody wearing a Knights jersey. McKenzie, below the goal, will smack that one around. There will be a turn to fire, and down the ice it goes. 10 seconds left in the period as the power play expires. It's going to be McGuigan who gives it to McKenzie. Played so much together last year to these two. And with that, it will expire. Period number 1 is done. We are wrapped up here from the Bell Alliance Center. We'll take a quick break. The score is 4-1 Knights. We'll see you again in 15 minutes. Welcome back to the Bella Line Center here on the campus of the University of Prince Edward Island, where the Charlottetown Bulk Carriers Knights are currently up by a score of 4-1 versus the St. John Vitos, where after Isaiah Rogerson opened things up on the first shot of the hockey game, it was Carson Griffin getting his name on the board. Then Rowan Walsh gets one, assisted by Sharkey on that neat face-off play. Silvaggio puts one in between the wickets of Blanchard, and then Sharkey will get in the goal category himself after getting a marker on the power play from Evan Nicholson, who put his money where his mouth is, and he set up a beauty of a play there. Now here come the Knights back the other way. They'll take one to the inside as that one is pushed along by Blanchard. Now back the other way. Here's a pass out in front, a backhand try. That one saved by Blanchard. Rebound, he stops that one too. Griffin will spin that one around. He'll get intercepted by McDonald, who takes a bump there by Declan McLaughlin. Now here's Owen McPherson. He'll chip one along. Yep, it's now the Vitos who turn in the chip and chase. It's held in though, as McLaughlin gets tangled up there. He'll get sent back in on goal towards the Vitos end of the ice here. Spinning off that check. And now here's Sharkey with a pick-off pass there. Sharkey moves in, still with it is Sharkey. Now he'll take it below the cage. That one gets transferred around. McCachran waits, and as that one knocked away from him, it'll now be Adams who starts it up. Back for the Vitos. Here's Rogerson. Rogerson moves it along, takes one to the inside. Knights trying to center a breakout here as Sharkey will take it and pick it up. Sharkey still moves that one around. Taking a shot in tight was McCachran, and holding will be Blanchard. Face off to the blocker side of Blanchard, as the Knights can't control that one inside of the zone. Dunn will hand it off. Walsh tries to poke that one free offside. Yes, it was the Vitos jumping the gun. And we will have to reconvene right outside of St. John's bench area with 18:11 left to go here in period number 2. The score is 4-1 for the Knights. Shots are 24-3 as we get back underway. McLeod chomps that one out into neutral ice. Here's Silvaggio back the other way. He'll try to center one in tight. Silvaggio will spin and fire. That one can't connect on the goal as Batchelder will send it down low. Silvaggio's in on that one, as Campbell will slide that one below the goal. Here's McLeod waiting. He gets one off the shin pad of Silvaggio. Now a fall back to the Knights. McKenzie will join him in as well, as open in the net slot area is Campbell. Here's Thompson waiting. He'll shoot, try to get one off the stick of Campbell, but instead it's Blanchard that gets to that one, and he will make the save and hold on tight and get a fresh line of players out here for St. John. As McGuigan. When a big hit there by Hughes, he'll send his man down. Now here's a arid pass. That one's going to go down in the length of the ice for icing with 17:20 left to go. Face-off down, back underway here from the Bell Line Center. The Knights are going to control as we have McGuigan down low below the goal line. Still McGuigan, he'll curl up and fight for it. McGuigan, now it gets knocked off and away to Campbell, the leading scorer for the St. John Vitos, Braden Campbell. Smith will slide that one back in the direction of McGuigan. He'll walk in, take a shot. That one sticked aside by Blanchard. As again, Caden in on that forecheck with Murnahan and Hughes. The power forward line here for the Knights. Probably the most entertaining line to watch here for Charlottetown Knights fans. As we get back into the Vito's end. It's going to be McGuigan who takes the shot. Low pad save there by Blanchard, who had to fight that one off. Murnahan is physical in on his man. As a battle ensues, McPherson waiting for the pass. If the Knights get it, and he does. Here is McPherson. He'll walk around his man Clark. Good screen set there by Hughes. The shot in. Trying to bat one in with a diving effort was Murnahan. Just too high. What a goal that would have been. McPherson again controlling, looking to the inside for Griffin. That one rolled off his stick and into the blocker side corner of Blanchard. Here's Smith now walking in, taking a shot. He rang the post. Justin Smith only a couple inches away from getting his first goal in the NBPEI League. 3 years in the making. As Griffin, he'll have it now. Waits, shoots. That one screen in front, couldn't find the net. Declan McLaughlin hands one off. McPherson will wait for it. McPherson still. Griffin holds up. As a dog pile ensues here. McCachran at the blue line, takes the shot in. That one just wide of the glove side. Griffin spins off it, leaves it for McPherson. McPherson turns and fires. That one is deflected up by Jack Thorne. As the Vitos are finally able to get that one outside the zone off the stick of Fraser. Here is McLaughlin. Back for the Knights. Who's impressed here early on in his NBPEI career. 6 points in 8 games played for the rookie. Shot on by Dunn. Gets off the stick of Gregor Head. And into the corner it goes. Here's Searle, who hands it off. That one intended for McDonald. Couldn't reach him. Back the other way is Sharkey. He'll wait for Griffin. Griffin gets it, takes it to the inside. Just about was able to catch up with it. Instead, down into the corner we go. Sharkey waiting, and he gets it. Here is Sharkey. Up top, Dunn right into the glove of Blanchard, who makes a stand-up save and will hold on for the official's whistle with 14:23 left to go. Shots 27-3. Back underway. Knights will control. Here's Andy Thompson with a shot. Nice tip there by Walsh. That one just goes wide. Here is St. John. It's going to be the Knights now. Back with it again. Searle to Thompson. Hands it off Walsh. Nice play there. Nicholson is in on goal. He'll dish one off. Sharkey with the shot. Looking for the stick of Nicholson for the tip. Back to Sharkey. That one rang the water bottle. It's in! As from an impossible angle, Dawson Sharkey is able to squeak one by Blanchard. And the Knights are now up 5-1 on a ridiculous angle there. As Sharkey will make his presence felt here. That'll be his second of the game, his 3rd point. As here comes the Knights now, back the other way. Here is Sharkey, walks through, in on goal, takes the shot, rebound, goes up to the ringette line. Here's Thompson. He can't get to that one. Back for it is Rogerson. He's going to start up for the Vitos. Thompson spins and will play the reverse cycle. Griffin, or check that, Walsh will go rink wide for Nicholson. Sharkey jumps the gun. As the Knights tag up, it will allow Murphy to get back into neutral ice. He's going to play the hard rim around. Batchelder gets in the way of that, hands it off to Smith. Batchelder will regain control here. As Silvaggio finds McKenzie. He's going to turn on the Jets. Carson McKenzie in on goal. Backhand, that one wasn't able to get shoved past Blanchard. As that would have been some close. Now here's Campbell in on goal with the shot, and that one will call for a whistle. As with 12:53 left to go in period number 2, Vito still not with a shot on goal as the Knights are up 5-1. Back underway here Vitos will take it below their own goal. Sharkey lays the body there. Or check that, Smith does. Campbell will lay that one back. A little bit of confusion. Backdoor feed. Good save by Bradley, who's able to get the pad down. As Silvaggio takes a hit, though. Clear the runway for McKenzie, who takes a shot and sticked aside. Campbell will lay that one down, though. Lots of hits here. Is now another run as bodies are flying here at the Bell Alliance Center between the Knights and Vitos, where the Knights have a 5-1 lead. As Silvaggio lays it off, Campbell plays that hard rim. Blanchard out for it. They'll stop it. As Thorne will try to start the breakout. Hughes putting a decent stop to that all by himself with 3 players on him. Still, Vito's trying to get that one outside. Chopping it away is Thorne. And into neutral ice we go. That one is going to be corralled in tight by Cunningham. Back inside for Campbell now. Campbell goes rink wide. Knights trying to put every single stop that they can and try to lay this game off early. Now here's a chance. Hughes in tight, couldn't hit the target. As McCachran will send that one down low. Hughes again for McGuigan. McGuigan trying to put one towards the net front. McGuigan again trying to find Murnahan, couldn't. And it will be covered up as the whistle goes with 11:15 left to go. Shots now 29-5. Check that, 30-5. As the Knights continue to put on the heat here. Now here's a turn to fire by Murnahan, but easily gloved down by Blanchard again, who has stopped 26 of 31 shots faced here in this hockey game. Hudson Bradley has saved all 3 that he's faced after letting in the first shot of the game. As that one gets poked along. Here is the Knights trying to set something up. Campbell is in on Murnahan. Murnahan gives him a shove as McGuigan goes in for the puck. Hughes will have to touch up, and back in come the Knights on the forecheck as Cunningham gets in the way of that one. Here's Clark, who waits and fires that one into the glove side corner. As up ice it goes. Griffin trying to poke something through here. Now Cunningham. McPherson around the net. Will try to center a feed up for Griffin, who soccer style kicks that one. Here's McPherson. Couldn't get a handle on that one. Back for Bradley. Knights now regrouping here in the D zone behind Hudson Bradley. Here's going to be Declan McLaughlin. As again now, Vito's with a quick opportunity there. Cyril couldn't pull the trigger. As St. John getting a little bit of momentum here. Griffin now still trying to get this puck out of the zone here for the Knights before McPherson skates into it, and he'll turn on the Jets. Owen McPherson into the zone, building up pressure with a shot there. And loose in front, Blanchard couldn't jam that one inside of his glove. Knights will maintain. Thompson will resort back to the point. McPherson will go in for him. Thompson gloves it down, but just can't keep it inside of the blue line. Here is the St. John Vito's netminder Blanchard. One of the many 08-born players here on this Vito's roster. As they try to turn the page here. That one's chipped in towards Ryan Adams. Back comes St. John, in on a 2-on-1. Here's Rogerson with a shot. That one off the stick of Andy Thompson. Now Sharkey has Walsh and Nicholson up high. Beauty of a pass, Nicholson, and on goal, save by Blanchard, who's able to get the stick on it and cover up the loose change on a beauty of a feed that finds Nicholson in all alone. Now Nicholson wins that one back. Thompson, Batchelder, shot on, off the glass, gonna land right back out in front of the goal. Shot on, a rebound, Nicholson backdoor. That one couldn't get put away either. As the Knights were scrambling, trying to put that thing into the back of the net as a shot on is easily turned aside by Bradley. Back the other way comes Sharkey. Knights first line here, getting to work. Sharkey looking to lay it off. Nicholson with space, shoots, and that one is gloved down again as Evan didn't get all the velocity on that one that he would have liked. But Blanchard is able to stand tall again and hold that one in tight as we remain at 5-1 here with 8:41 left to go. Campbell will step into the face-off. That one's pulled back. Here comes the Vitos. McDonald, first one in on it. He takes a bump. Here's Smith going rink wide. We'll see Clinton let one go, but that one is into the glove of Blanchard with the screen a little bit late there. Knights win the draw again. They've been pretty good on the face-offs, and because of that, it's helped them get into the position that they're in right now. Campbell waiting. He gets a shot in the back as now it is going to be St. John. Clinton down low, and he will touch up here for an icing call with 8:03 left to go, as the Knights will get another opportunity here to get something going. As Campbell will step in here. The officials having a conversation with the St. John bench, but nonetheless, we're back underway here. It will be Murphy who dishes that one off. Big hit there by McKenzie, and he's going to sit in the box as the official's arm went up right away. As it looks like, or it might be Silvaggio that's going. Originally, I thought it was McKenzie. We'll see here. And yeah, Carson McKenzie is going to sit for the second time tonight here and give the Vitos an opportunity to get going. Vitos with the 10% power play right now at second last, only above the Knights, who, as we mentioned at the top, is at 4%, probably a little bit better now. With the goal faced, we're going to switch sides of the face-off and get ready here for a Vito's power play. As that one's moved back, it will be Murphy, who centers one in front and hammered back into the zone there by Murnahan. Blanchard will lay that one off for Campbell, who gets run into there by McGuigan. McGuigan's going to pin that one up with Murnahan floating out all alone in the neutral slot area here for St. John. Here's Campbell now, centering that one over to Rogerson, the lone goal scorer for St. John here in this hockey game. Isaiah Rogerson, who has 7, or now 8 goals, I guess, on the season. As Murphy has it up top now. He'll lay one off to Rogerson. Back up to Murphy. He'll go rink wide to Campbell, as that one gets poked outside the zone by Murnahan. Him and McGuigan are going to get an option here to switch, and they're going to take it. Hughes is out on the penalty kill now, as is Declan McLaughlin, with Dunn and McCachran. As taking that one is Rogerson. He throws it up to Thorne, over to Campbell. Down low it goes to Searle. He can't corral that one. Knight's going to be active here on the forecheck when battling down low on the penalty kill. Thorne gathers it back up top. Wide open is Campbell on that other side. He gets it now. As trying to center one in front. That one just deflects wide. Here's Campbell again. Adams. Campbell taking it inside. Knights with a break, and they're going to ice that one down with 20 seconds left on the Carson McKenzie penalty. Blanchard comes out for it. He'll lay it off, turned over, and jamming away at it are the Knights. Puck was loose, but the whistle goes as McLaughlin was trying to get his name on the score sheet here. But with 12 seconds left on the McKenzie penalty, 6:05 left in the period. we are going to have a face-off. That one's stripped back by McPherson. It's Griffin now, who turns and fires that one low into the ice. And the St. John end. Here is the Vitos. That one's turned over. McPherson stripped away. McPherson still looking to center one back door, and that comes off. Whistle goes. Griffin was waiting, but we've seen it for the past number of years here at the Bell Alliance Center, those pegs. As this time it will be the Vitos gaining an advantage from it, and they will get a whistle. Thorne throws that one back. Cunningham will see a turn to fire there by Griffin that goes all the way back out and into neutral ice. Batchelder has Thompson to his side, and Andy has it now. Andy will look up ice, but couldn't connect there with McKenzie. McKenzie again now. He's going to ram one into the bottom of the zone here of the Vito's territory. That one, McPherson tried to pick that off. He throws the body in the way. Nonetheless, though, Cunningham comes back. There's a big collision there between him and Andy Thompson. Andy and Evan Nicholson splitting the C this year. Evan has it with the white jerseys, and Andy has it with the black. Griffin now in front off the body of McKenzie, trying to put one in on the goal. As Carson McKenzie gets 1 point so far this season. And assist as a shot comes open to Nicholson, who scores. It is now 6-1 in favor of the Knights with Evan Nicholson. All alone, he's going to pick a spot and put that one by Blanchard. As now on the 40th shot of the game, the Knights get their 6th to go along with it. We just talked about him wearing the C here with the white jerseys. Andy Thompson has it with the black. And he gets his name in the goal category here. Here's Walsh. He'll carry that one in down low. 4:30 left to go in period 2. Turn the fire down low. Blanchard will see Sharkey pick that one up. He'll rifle that one into the far side corner. As again now, Nicholson. Big hit there from Sharkey. He gets tangled up. Then Fraser takes a run at him. Sharkey gives a shove back. Smith with the shot on is sticked aside by Daniel Blanchard. Murphy looks and finds Rogerson, who chips that one in for Searle. He'll poke that one through. Clinton is going to be in on him. Searle tries to center one. Clinton gets a skate on that one and directs it back below the goal line. Smith is now without a stick. He'll pick that back up as the dog pile ensues. Here's Sharkey trying to two-hand slap that one outside of the zone. He'll get another chance, and he does. He'll hand that one off to Walsh. Walsh over the blue line. Will dish it off to Sharkey. He gets stick checked there by Searle. Back the other way comes Rogerson. As back and forth hockey continues here between the Knights and the Vitos. And Hudson Bradley doesn't like that. He'll take a shot in and cover that one up with 3:29 now left to go in period number 2 here, as the Knights find themselves up 6-1. Seamus McCachran tries to get that one out. Salvaggio can't get a hold on to that one. Bradley is able to fight that one off on an awkward angle shot. And hold on. Campbell step in the draw here for the Vitos and for the Knights. And Ashton will win it. Here's Salvaggio, who finds McKenzie. Here's Campbell streaking in on goal. He couldn't put a handle on that puck. Campbell will watch and wait for that one. As now poked across the crease it goes. Salvaggio, McDonald, and now McKenzie. all gathering up in there before McDonald breaks out with it. He'll hand that one off to LaFrancois, who takes that one below the goal line. Now here comes Silvaggio. As a pin up here for it along the boards. Finally, McKenzie is able to get a little bit of breathing room, but now back come the Vitos the other way. It will be cycled along. Campbell down low. He goes to LaFrancois. LaFrancois now with it. Walks that blue line. Tries to spin one in towards the direction of his man. He finally gets it in there. Down below the goal. They're fighting for it. LaFrancois wanted that one. It goes off of skating out towards Adams. Going in for that one. But taking a fall there was the Knights player. It was Silvaggio. Here's Adams now. Cooper couldn't get a handle on that. Back for it again is now going to be Connor LeBlanc. 4 assists on the season for the Vito's defenseman. Will find an open man. It's going to be Clark who tries to center that one across for Cooper. Cooper centers one in front and they score. All alone was Samuel Keppers, who puts one by. That's going to be his first point of the season in 13 games played as Bradley lets in his second of the hockey game. It is now 6-2. Shots 42-9. Thompson will float that one. Thorne looking for the long stretch feed. Couldn't connect with Clark. Murnahan is now battling for it here. Murnahan tries to take it in tight. That one kept inside of the zone by Hughes. He'll wait for it. Hughes now sends one off. It's going to be McGuigan with the shot, who couldn't put a handle on it. As it falls back down. Clark again now. Will hand one off to Keppers. Down low it goes. Here's Adams, who hands it off to Clark. In front it goes. Good save, Bradley. Rebounds loose. They try to spin and fire away. Here's Clark at the point. Bradley is able to watch that one drift wide. As now Thorne tries to find an open man. Sends the Knights back the other way. Nice feed there off the stick of Jackson Batchelder. Here comes Hughes. Walks around his man. Cuts in. Looking to center. Still Hughes with it. Up top to the point it goes. Walking in. Taking a shot off the head is Blanchard, but able to hold on with 35.4 left to go in the period as the Vitos get into double-digit shots there on that shift. They now have 11 on Hudson Bradley. Puck drop clock back on here at the Bell Line Center. Knights battling along the half wall here. McPherson is in on it. That one is swifted over D to D. Cunningham. Smith steps in, tries to get a tip off the stick of Griffin. That one just kind of sat in no man's land. Searle couldn't corral it. Clinton, last man back for the Knights, 14 seconds. Just misses Griffin down the ice. It goes for icing with 10.1 left to go. As Griffin was streaking in on the breakaway, that pass just in front of him. And down we come inside of the Knights zone territory as Bradley will telescope out. Get ready for the face-off here. As a pile up now behind the goal it goes. Bad angled shot off the back of the net. They battle away at it, and with 2.7 we'll get another whistle as the puck was lodged up on the back of the net, and no one could get that puck off. So one last face-off here in period 2. 6-2 Knights is the score. Sharkey and Nicholson with the 2 Knights goals this period, as that will do it for period number 2. There's 3 goals scored, 2 for the Knights and 1 for the Vitos, and we will end it off there. We'll be back in 15 minutes for the final period of regulation between the Knights and the Vitos. Welcome back to Period 3 action from the Bell Alliance Center here on the campus of the University of Prince Edward Island, where the Charlottetown Bulk Carriers Knights currently hold a 6-2 lead versus the St. John Vitos. They'll look to finish this one out a man short. Caden McGuigan out with a concussion for the rest of this game and maybe more. As we get back underway here, it'll be McKenzie who takes that one over the red line. Back for it now will be LeBlanc, who sends that one up for McDonald for the St. John Vitos, who will now rim that one down low. It'll be Andy Thompson, who goes wide to his man, Will Dunn. McKenzie now in on that puck. Back for it will be the Vitos. McDonald takes a hit there. Here's Dunn, who hands that one off. Rink wide feed there, McKenzie. Crisscrosses in between the neutral zone, takes a shot that's wide the mark. Rebound trying to bat one in, but couldn't do it. Was Seamus McCachran following that play all the way up. Here's Rogerson, who hands it off. Vincent. Now Batchelder. Will go to Thompson. Here is Nicholson. Going up ice to Sharkey. Sharkey has that one over the blue line. He goes. Dawson Sharkey walking in with it. Looking for an outlet. We'll find Walsh down below the goal line. He has Nicholson in front. Walsh gets pinned up. Now Nicholson steps in to help. He'll take that one, but a whistle goes, and a penalty will be called on Dawson Sharkey as he's going to head off for 2 minutes, and the Vitos are going to go back to the man advantage here. Vitos had the only power play in last period. It's action here between the Knights and the Vitos. It was Carson McKenzie sitting for a boarding call. This time it is Dawson Sharkey sitting, who has had himself quite a night. 3 points for Sharkey on 6 of the Knights' goals, and with 1:50 left to go on his 2-minute minor, he will be sent down the ice. The Vitos gearing up to go again. As that one gets poked along. It's going to be Adams, who hands one off to Rogerson. Campbell now along the half wall. Will send that one down low. Searle in front couldn't find a target there, as down was Batchelder. Batchelder, we all know what he can do in the O zone, but we'll see what he can do in the D zone now, as that one gets dumped down. It will be the Vitos. Here's St. John back behind their own net. That one goes rink wide. Is now chipped in by Murphy. Bradley's out for it, 45 seconds. He's going to play the backhand rim around to Clinton, then squeaks through him. Rogerson will find Hughes now, who picks that pass off and will head off for a line change here with 30 seconds now left to go on the Dawson Sharkey minor penalty. As now again, the Vitos will break free with it. As it's going to be LeBlanc, who sends that one in. Back for it now. It's going to be Cooper, who takes it down low. That one bounces off his skate. Smith had to be ready and willing there, as he will turn that one now down the ice, and that will do it. Sharkey is now back out of the box and onto the ice here. We're back to five-a-side hockey. 16:30 left to go in period number 3 as it gets sticked along. McLaughlin, now McPherson it is, who picks it up. It's going to be St. John back the other way as Cooper hands it off. McPherson couldn't get a hold of that. Back for it again. It's going to be Griffin now. Over the blue line he comes. Carson Griffin in on goal. Takes a shot. That one just fought off in front by Daniel Blanchard. As again, the Vitos try to break one out here. As in again they come. And waiting for it, shooting it, is going to be McLaughlin, but that one is gloved down once more. puck drop, and away we go here. Shot on that one, just misses the mark there. As again, going for it is Campbell. As Vincent couldn't corral that. Back for it again now. Thompson will play one off the boards. That one just outside the reach of Thorne. It will go down the length of the ice for icing. And Hudson Bradley will be busy again here, as he was for a little bit in that second period. Vitos were able to hold the Knights in their end for a few minutes. Knights win that draw though. McKenzie will let Vincent slide by him, as Campbell tries to work that one up the ice. Back for it now. The Vitos trying to get something going. McLeod will hand it off. Back for it again. Now moving it up ice. Here come St. John. Vincent now into the zone. That one's picked off by Andy Thompson, who takes a shove there, but offside is the call on that play, as Brandon Vincent couldn't hear linesman Michael Kiley, and we will have a face-off right in front of the Knights bench. Here's Clinton. We'll dish that one along. Nathan was playing here today. Zach on the bench, backing up Hudson Bradley. As now behind the cage, Nicholson turns, fires. Blanchard making that save. Backdoor feed. Sharkey has it. Wait, shoots. And Blanchard makes the fall down save there. Who's definitely been busy so far this afternoon. Who's faced 46 shots on goal with 14:37 here left to go. As again, the Knights get a break free here and shoveling away at it, but not being able to put that one in was Charlottetown. Nicholson was waiting. Sharkey was the man driving the goal and just couldn't get anything to fall. Back again, it's going to be Searle now. Clinton tries to strip him of a shot that just squeaks by Nicholson and Bradley, but not into the goal. As again now, Smith will wait for it. That one is intercepted and picked off by Adams, who goes rink wide to Campbell. Crosses the blue line. Campbell curls up on his man Clinton. Still Campbell tries to direct one towards the goal. Clinton steps up and gets that one out of the zone, and he'll follow it. Nathan Clinton crosses the red line, dumps that one in. Blanchard will play the rim around. Campbell. Hughes now. That Hughes, McGuigan, and Murnahan line was probably my favorite of this hockey game so far before Caden McGuigan got injured. Now in comes Murnahan with a shot. Hughes is the rebound. Campbell is filling in for Caden right now. As again, that one gets moved along. As here comes the Vitos back the other way. As LaFrancois levels out his man. Hughes now in on that puck. Will chip that one through. Head will pick up the loose change. Get a feed there in tight. And again, back comes LaFrancois with a head full of steam. In on goal. Will get that one poked away. Back the other way come the Knights, but it's going to be the Vitos who pick it up. As again now, St. John. LaFrancois will dump that one in. Back for it come the Vitos, but Declan McLaughlin's going to give them a run for their money. As again now, a drop pass, walking in with it, it's Griffin. McLaughlin tries to corral that one. Back it goes now. As McPherson hits McLaughlin with that one right up in the shoulder. As now Declan will get a chance to work again, but a hand pass is called, and the faceoff will come outside of the Vitos end of the ice here. with 12-12 left to go. In period number 3 between St. John and Charlottetown. The new look Vitos is definitely dealing with a lot of growing pains here. But I'll tell you what, 08 goaltender Daniel Blanchard has been pretty good. He's letting 6 goals, but a lot of them were high quality chances. Griffin over the blue line. He'll cross the red and now over the other blue line. Gets that one picked off on an aired pass. Murphy will push it around. Clark will play a long stretch feed, picked off by Batchelder, stepped into by Cooper, who has the puck now. He'll try to put one through the legs of Batchelder and keep going with it. Cunningham will step in. That one stays in play, and Knights will work it around free as McLaughlin gets that one over the blue line. He has a little bit of space. He'll take a shot. That one off the skate of Matt McLeod. Smith with a little bit of time. 5 new Vito's players coming on the ice. 4 new for the Knights. Now 5 with Smith heading off. Or he'll have to stay on with Searle coming into play. Here's Searle. He'll center one out in front. That one was not able to find anybody with Smith tying up his man. LeBlanc plays the flip in there. And pass comes in. Clinton. McKenzie. Campbell now. Silvaggio. Here is McKenzie, who walks in. Silvaggio will get it back now. He'll run that one around. Campbell. McKenzie with it. Ropes it back. McDonald. As the Vitos will try to get one outside of their own end again here. It's going to be Smith. Smith will spin off his man. And into open ice they go. It's going to be McKenzie who hands one off. He'll get it back now from Silvaggio. Takes the shot. And once again, Blanchard in that glove hand. Ever so active. He covers that one up with 13 seconds until the halfway mark here in period number 3. 6-2 is the score. Dunn nails it up. Here's LaFrancois. New centers one out in front. Backhand, big save by Bradley, who went spread eagle and was able to hold off that attempt. That'll be good for his 12th shot against. Here this hockey game. Sharkey plays one into Nicholson. That one jumps over his stick. Thorne will pressure Nicholson. It goes up to Dunn though, who will carry that one and send it in. It gets gloved down, but now the Vitos get a 2-on-1 back the other way. Campbell in on goal. Dishes one. That one was well behind LaFrancois, and no shot was able to come of that one. It's now on the feet of Silvaggio. He'll back in that one around right on the stick of Campbell, the Vitos' leading scorer. There's a backhand there. Puck still loose. As now centered out in front. No one home. Another shot on that one. A floater never got to Bradley. Murphy is trying to center one there. Couldn't find his man. Instead he gets a bump. And back out in front and they score. As Campbell was left alone behind the goal, he centers it right out in front. Finds LaFrancois and he's able to make this a 6-3 hockey game here. As that one beats Bradley. And we will reconvene here from center ice. As Silvaggio had the opportunity to break out with it, and he just tried to reverse rim it, didn't pick up his head. Campbell was right there, and then the Knights were trapped in the zone ever since then. And ultimately they scored, or got scored on at the end of it. Here are the Knights now. It's going to be Hughes. Played his last 2 seasons at the Mount Academy. The undrafted free agent. Looking to fight his way for a Junior A or Quebec Major Junior Hockey League camp invite. As now Rogerson sprung here. Batchelder just beats him out. Good hustle there. And beats out the second man too. But it's eventually kept in. As that pass misses everybody along the way, he'll go down the ice for icing with 8:14 left to go here in period 3. The Knights have hit the 50-shot mark. Shots are 50-13. Score is 6-3. It's pulled back. Clinton now with it. He'll let one go. It gets stopped up by McKenzie. Clinton has it again. He'll hand that one off to Smith. As McKenzie gives it McPherson. Now behind the goal. Still looking for it. We're the Knights, but instead back the other way comes St. John. Here's going to be McLeod in on goal. Smith places the body on him, is able to shovel out that attempt. And it gets thrown out into neutral ice. A sea of Vito's jerseys are there, and they'll poke it back inside the Knights zone. Smith will hand that one off to McKenzie. McKenzie will dish it over to McPherson, who keeps everybody on side just barely. McPherson takes the shot. That one gets tipped aside and lands right up on the dasher. As McKenzie curls, just staying onside that time was Griffin. Here's McLeod with a drive in there from the point with Smith. That one missed the mark. Here's going to be McLeod again. He'll hand that one off. As the Vitos look to move that one up ice. Stepping into it, dropping it back now, taking a shot. But that one with a good stick there by Justin Smith is able to be deflected up and out of play and away from Hudson Bradley, who is helping this Knights squad stay up by 3 right now. One back by St. John now with the shot on. Hit his own man in the back there. As that was Kreppers who received the shot by Thorne right in the numbers. Here's Head. Stepping up on that try. McCachran will go to McLaughlin. Still now. It's going to be Silvaggio stepping into it. Silvaggio waiting, curling. Still trying to make something happen here in the last few minutes here of this one. 6:30 now left to go here between the Knights and the Vitos. Wanting the puck was McLaughlin. He got it. The pass was behind him. He's able to chip that one into the zone still, though. Here is St. John. Going to regroup here. The Vitos trying to come up with it. The Knights stepping in the way. It's going to be Batchelder pushing one along one-handedly to Ashton Campbell, who puts one right on a platter for LaFrancois, who's going to try to take one in on goal. Good job there by Dunn, taking the body on that play, able to box him out. As again, Dunn plays the backhand up and into safety. It's going to be Walsh back with it now. Walsh in on goal. His Sharkey takes the shot. Couldn't beat Blanchard, who's really settled in here in this last half of the hockey game. As Thorne now has an opportunity to go. He takes one off the pad of Bradley. Campbell tries to center one. He couldn't get it through the sea of Knights sweaters. Sharkey flips one up and into open ice. In on goal and glove down. As Nicholson was taken down. He didn't like that. Wanting a penalty. Official says no. So 5:24 left to play here in the Knights and Vitos. First time that they've met here at the Bell Line Center. Knights only played 3 home games so far this year. Wild, Moose, and Vitos. Next home game will be next weekend. So the Knights back in town, but here comes St. John right now. They will take it into the zone. Quick drop pass there. Clark. There's that one. Knights eventually step up into it. Here come the Vitos now. Off of the save from Blanchard. Back the other way they will come. As Rogerson walks in, waits, shoots in and out of the glove of Bradley. Thompson will resort to pushing that one into the corner. Here's Andy Thompson being physical in the corner. LeBlanc takes the shot, just barely missing the glove of Justin Hughes. Might have been a scary tip if it connected. As there's a errant pass there. The Knights trying to break out with it. Smith in for it now. He gets taken out. And eventually it falls down to the Vitos. That one gets laid off with space. And a shot on there. That one couldn't find the goal off the stick of Vincent. It'll fall back into neutral ice here. 4 minutes left to go in period number 3. As it is dished across now. Clinton couldn't handle that. Murnahan dishing it up. Here comes Silvaggio. Already has one. Can he get another? No. Up into the netting and out of play it goes. As Silvaggio's looking to go low side. But the stick of Blanchard got in the way and he was able to cover up. Knights' next home game, 2 o'clock next Sunday, November the 12th, versus the Caps at 2 o'clock. So exactly a week's time from now, we will be in the same spot, but instead of the Vitos, it'll be the Caps in town. On a Sunday 2 o'clock start. Back the other way, here comes Smith now. And his own end. We'll loop that one around for Griffin, who lays off a one-touch to Smith, who hands it back up ice now. Here comes McPherson. McPherson has McLaughlin with him, finds McLaughlin, takes the shot. That one blockered aside, but Blanchard thought he had it, and it was really behind the goal. Now here's McCachran walking in, but stopped once more by Blanchard with 3:08 left to go. As the Knights close in on the 60 shot mark here in this contest. As a turn to fire there by McLaughlin. He's been close a couple of times here this game, but just not able to slide it home. Has been Declan McLaughlin. As now that one gets fired up and all the way into the netting. It'll get stuck up there here at the Bell Line Center, and we're going to come all the way back inside of the Knights zone here off of that turnover. Or check that just outside of the Knights zone, right in front of the bench there, in front of TJ Shea, associate coach here with the Charlottetown Knights, former UPEI Panther. Back at his old home barn. He called home for 4 years. As here's Clark. Now it's going to be Head with a shot. That one hit off a couple bodies, never got towards Hudson Bradley, the Charlottetown Islanders draft pick. As one gets sent down below. As here come the Knights now. It's going to be Ashton Campbell taking a bump there right in the back. Here come the Vitos again on the delayed penalty. A whistle finally goes as Walsh got cross-checked on the back. Then McKenzie went after him. And it's going to be Carson McKenzie who's going to sit for another 2 minutes here. The final 2 minutes. The net is now empty here for the St. John Vitos. It is going to be a 6-on-4 as McKenzie's going to sit here for the rest of the game. Knights have an open cage to shoot at here on the penalty kill with Hughes, Murnahan, Batchelder, and the left-handed defenseman Andy Thompson. Here's a one-time blast. That one's in front of Bradley. Down he goes. Scramble for it. That one's pushed back behind the cage. Here's Campbell waiting, shooting. That one was nowhere near the goal. It'll get rimmed up top to Rogerson. Along the point, down low it goes. Searle to Rogerson at the top. Skips Murphy, goes right to Campbell, who wants the tip. Got it. Bradley with the save. Another shot, another save for Bradley. Loose in front. Crease is open. Puck's down. Hughes trying to get that one out. Taken down. Now it's going to be Hughes, who's going to go off the boards. Down the ice it goes. Icing waved off as the Knights are still on the penalty kill here. 6-on-4 is what it will be. Murphy has it. He's in no rush here. With a minute left to go, you got your net open. Look, a little bit more urgency there. Silvaggio will pin it up. Look at that, 5 Vito sweaters around him. Adams. Smith takes a chop at that one, delays the zone entry here. As again, Murphy to Rogerson. As it's picked off again, down towards the empty net it goes, but right off the bench was Connor LeBlanc, and he's able to skate into that one. He'll stop up. 36 seconds now left to go in the hockey game as that pass misses. Everybody goes the length of the ice, waved off of icing. 28 seconds left. It's sent down again. Rogerson's there to stop up that try. As Knight's still on the PK. That one's poked free by Nicholson, but back again are the Vitos with another fresh player off the bench. Sharkey takes a fall. 12 seconds left to go. Trying to bat that one out of the air. LaFrancois has it. He'll enter in. Lay off a pass there. Back door to Searle, who is denied by Bradley in tight. And with one more shot, it doesn't beat Hudson Bradley. That will do it. As the Vitos really piling on the shots there at the end of this hockey game. We end off 56-28. And the score 6-3 in favor of the Charlottetown Knights, who after Rogerson scored on the first shot of the hockey game, the Knights took over after that and scored 5 in a row, or 6 in a row, with Griffin, Walsh, Silvaggio, Sharkey getting 2, and Nicholson getting 1. Will end off the game there. So on behalf of everybody, myself, Luke Much, my fill-in camera operator today, Gordy Beck, and the Universum Media crew, we thank you for listening and tuning in, and we will catch you in the next night's home game, Sunday at 2 o'clock versus the Fredericton Caps.